We have a special guest. We have Hayden Blackman, who is the creative director for Mafia 3 and the studio head of Hangar 13, which is the company that is made Mafia 3. Come on out here. Come on, Hayden. Come on.
Here's the thing. Hi, Hayden. Welcome to the show.
Watch out. This floor is a death trap.
We've done this show for over a year now, and we still don't have a good way of bringing people in.
Yeah.
Like I pitched to lower them down, and then they said that a throne in a rigging system would be too expensive.
Like Tommy Lee's drum set or something.
I think we should just have you like hide down there and then pop up when we're ready. Like, come on out. So Mafia 3 is really close. You guys have been. How long have you been working on this game? First of all?
A little while. I mean, it comes out October 7th, and we're really excited because it's been a long time coming for I think fans and for us, we've been focused on it for the last couple of years. So
right on.
So what's the sort of like? I mean, we're all in the know because we love video games here at IGN. But what's the sort of like quick rundown of what makes this game sort of different and bigger than the previous Mafia games?
Yeah. So Mafia 3, it's a hard-boiled crime drama set in New Bordeaux, which is our version of New Orleans, in 1968. So Mafia 2 was set over kind of a 10-year time period in back kind of at the end of World War II, and kind of going on for another 10 years, and set in a city that was really inspired by kind of Chicago and New York. We've taken it a different direction. We've gone to our version of New Orleans. We tried to capture all the same kind of strengths of Mafia 2. One of the things that Mafia 2 was really well known for was its strong narrative, its really strong story, strong sense of time and place, strong characters. So we've continued that, but we also wanted to give you more things to do in the open world and make sure that everything you're doing in the open world really advances the story forward.
Now, I know one of the big complaints people had about Mafia 2 is that it didn't have any alligators in it.
Yeah.
So Mafia 3 has alligators in it.
Lots of alligators.
Yeah, we've got some. I think we've got some footage of alligators doing just really bad stuff.
Yeah.
You have a funny story about how alligators almost weren't in the game.
Yeah, so alligators are one of my favorite animals. I think maybe just because they're so perfect evolutionarily, right?
Well, I've never heard it put like that, but yes.
Yeah. So great white sharks and alligators, I think, are probably the two most perfect animals. And so we, when we were working on this game early on, we were starting to kind of scope out the feature set, and one of the things that I wanted in the game was alligators, and the ability to feed people to alligators. As we're seeing here.
These alligators are
going to
they're going to get huge. This is gnarly.
Be giant. But again, it's a lot to take on, and creating brand new models and animation rigs and a number of other things. And so one of our producers on the project, actually our executive producer Andy Wilson, kind of pushed back a little bit on it and said, hey, there's so many other things for us to focus on. And at the time, he was right. There were a lot of other things that we needed to get done.
Guys, pay attention.
Yeah, get Lincoln, moving right. And this was in early days, right? So, being able to take cover and even things like Molotovs, all came before alligators. But we started working on our announced trailer for the game, which we showed at Gamescom 2 years ago. And I worked on that and put a moment in there where Lincoln feeds a guy to an alligator. And then we showed that at Gamescom, and the number one question was, will there be alligators in the game? And so we came back to the office, and Andy said, yeah, I guess we have to put them in now. So that was my
I really like the idea of you guys prioritizing the things you need to put in this game, and then sort of saying, well, his walk cycle could use a little more work. But on the flip side, we've got alligators. Like a game where he runs out and he's just like wobbling his legs everywhere, but there's alligators everywhere. So this is a dumb question. Did you have to mocap them?
The alligators, no, actually, we did not mocap the alligators. We did do a lot of mocap for the death animations, which I think you can see throughout the whole game. And but no mocap for the alligators.
So do you tell an actor or an actress pretend like you're getting eaten by an alligator?
I think we may have actually. We went, we have a mocap stage, 2K mocap stage that we use, and we went through, days and days and days of death animation. So I'm sure somewhere in there was, you're on fire, you've been set on fire by a Molotov, you've been blown up by a grenade, you've been stabbed in the face, you've been eaten by an alligator, you've been run over by a car.
That sounds like just exhausting. Just coming home and like, hi honey, how was your day? Oh, well, I had to pretend I was on fire and being stabbed.
You guys are going to get some weird emails that are either like, I was mauled by alligators in real life, and you didn't get this right at all. Or they're going to be like, hey, nailed it. Check out these scars.
We tried to get the death roll. That was the big thing for me. It's like, that's what the alligators come out, they do that death roll, right? And so we really want to make sure we got that right.
That's awesome.
Cool.